Good morning, dear children. How are you? I hope you all are doing good. Children, today that spoken English session, I will teach you conversation between child and parents. We will discuss about conversation between child and parents. Children, while you are sleeping, your mother enters your room and when you are asleep at that time, your mother says, wake up dear, it's 6 o'clock, what is the time? She says that, wake up. Always she doing like that, right children? In your home also your mother says, wake up, right? Wake up dear, it's 6 o'clock. Your mother says, what is the time? M means mother. Wake up dear. Wake up dear. It's 6 o'clock. Okay? Wake up dear, wake up. It's 6 o'clock. But if you are not ready to wake up, that time you are not ready to wake up, you want to sleep. How do you reply for her? Yes, you have to say, I will wake up after 50 minutes or 30 minutes, like that. That is how do you say? Like that you have to say, but I will tell 15 minutes. Okay. Here I will today son says with mother, I will wake up after 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, M means minutes, let me sleep. If you are not ready to wake up, you have to say like that. I will wake up after 15 minutes, or I will wake up after 30 minutes. Let me sleep. Mom, please, let me sleep. I want to sleep. You have to say like that. Okay? Always your mother comes to your room and says, wake up, right children? That time you have to say like this. If you want to sleep, you have to say like this. I will wake up after 15 minutes. Let me sleep, mom. Okay? But your mother not ready. She is not ready to give permission to 15 minutes to sleep. She forcibly says, no, you must get up now. Your mother says, no, you must get up now. You must get up now. You must get up now and take a shower. Children, take a shower or take a bath. Here I use shower. You can use shower also. Okay, children? Always after getting up, we go to bath, right children? So mother says, no, you must get up. Don't sleep. You must get up now and take a shower. After shower, you pray to God. Then you have to read. So now you should get up. Mother not give permission to sleep. Mother says, no, you must get up now and take a shower. But then son says, okay mom, or son or daughter says, okay. Mother not give permission to sleep. So son says what? Okay mom. Then after his shower, after prayer, after his studies, he enters to the dining room. That time mother says, breakfast is ready. Mother always prepares breakfast, right? Breakfast. So she tells with the son, breakfast is ready have your breakfast. Mother says, breakfast is ready. It's ready. Have your breakfast. Have your breakfast. Breakfast is ready. Have your breakfast. That time, if you want to know what is the special, you have to ask. How do you ask? How do you ask? What did you prepare for breakfast? What did you prepare for breakfast? Otherwise, you don't like to eat, right, children? Yes. So, you are asking, if you want to ask what's special, you have to ask, what did you prepare for breakfast? Son asked with mother, what did you prepare for breakfast? What did you prepare for breakfast? But that time mother says, sometimes your mothers prepare dosa, idli, pulao like that. Here mother says masal dosa. Do you like masal dosa? We have masal dosa. We have masala dosa. Wow, that time son says, wow, it's my favorite. Thank you, mom. Children, your mothers prepares or your family members prepares food. So you always says for them thanks. Okay. So here son says, oh wow, masala dosa, it's my favorite. Thank you, mom. Okay. Then mother replies, for this, it's my pleasure, dear. Okay, it's my pleasure, dear. Okay, and mother says, okay, already late. Get ready for the school. Then he goes to his room for ready for the school. But he did not find his uniform. Again he asked with mother, where is my uniform? You also asking with your mother like that, no children? Yes. Where is my uniform? Son asked with mother, where is my uniform? Where is my uniform? But mother, if she is busy in her work, she says, find it yourself. I am busy here. I am busy in the kitchen. Find it yourself. You have to find. Where is that? You have to find. Find it yourself. Find it yourself. If mother busy in her work, she says, find it yourself. I am busy here. Okay, like that. And if you ask sometimes, where is my shoes? If she knows, she will say, they are on the shoe stand. If she busy in her work, if she don't know, she don't time to search, she says, you find it yourself. So children, always you keep your things in specific place. Okay, don't disturb your parents. You have to do your work. Okay, children, morning, mother comes to your room and she says, wake up dear, it's 6 o'clock or it's 7 o'clock. But if you are not ready to sleep, you have to say, I will wake up after 15 minutes. Let me sleep. But your mother not give permission. You have to say, she says, no, you must get up now and take your shower. Then after shower, mother says, breakfast is ready. Have your breakfast. If you want to know what she prepared, you have to ask, what did you prepare for breakfast? Then she says what she prepared. Then if you don't know any things, you have to ask, where is uniform, where is my shoes, like that. If she is free, she will give, otherwise she says, find it yourself. Then your van comes, you says bye to mom and you goes to school. Children, here, what is the difference between wake up and get up? When do we use wake up and get up? Today I woke up at 6 o'clock, but I got up at 7. What is the difference? Can you find any difference? Wake up and get up? Children, when we open our eyes from sleep, for that time we use, for that we use wake up. When we open our eyes from sleep, your sleep, you know, when you open your eyes from sleep, for that we use wake up. When you physically move from your bed, left from your bed, for that we use get up. Okay? When we open our eyes from sleep, for that we use wake up. And when we leaving your bed, for that we use get up. When you sit on the chair, now I am says get up. For that we says get up. Okay, children, you speak with your parent at home in English, and children, you write these all sentences in your spoken English notes. Okay, good. Children, today in this grammar session, I will teach you pronouns. Before teaching pronouns, I will teach you one song. Are you ready for that? Okay. He for boy, he for boy, he, he, he. She for girl, she for girl, she, she. I for me, I for me, I, he, she, I, he, she, I. Me and you, you. We are friends, we. Me and you, we. Me, you, we. Me, you, we. They are there, they. We are here, we. We are good friends, we. They, we, all good friends. They, we, all good friends. I hope you all have enjoyed the rhyme. Children, what we learnt in this rhyme? He, she, I. Right? Yes. Today I am going to teach about that, children. Pronouns. Pronouns means words used in place of nouns. Words used in place of nouns. Which are the nouns? Or name of the people, name of the thing, name of a book, person, animal, birds, all. All naming words are called nouns. Okay, all naming words are called nouns. Words used in place of noun. Instead of noun, here in this lesson, instead of noun, we use pronoun. Instead of noun, we use pronoun. Okay, which are that pronoun? He, she, she, it, you, we, they, I, etc. These are some pronouns. He, she, it, you, we, they, I. These are some pronouns. We use these pronouns instead of noun. We use this pronoun instead of noun. Now I will write one example. Look at here. Karthik is a boy. Karthik is a boy. Karthik is studying in second standard. Karthik loves to play cricket. Here children, I used Karthik is a boy. Again, Karthik is studying in second standard. Karthik loves to play cricket. I used Karthik many times. Here instead of, here children, here I used Karthik, here used and here I used Karthik. Instead of this, in this place, we can write he. Karthik is a boy, right? The name Karthik is a boy. We use for male gender he pronoun. The pronoun he. We use for male gender pronoun he. So, we use pronoun, the word used in the place of nouns. Here we can use pronoun. Now I will rewrite that. Children, Karthik is a boy, right? Instead of again first sentence write like that only. In second sentence, no need to write Karthik. Instead of Karthik, you have to write correct pronoun. For male, Karthik is a boy, so you have to write for him he. Pronoun he. He is studying in second standard. And Karthik loves to play cricket. Instead of Karthik, you have to write he. Okay? He loves to play cricket. Clear children? Where do we use pronoun? Instead of noun. We use instead of noun pronoun. For male in the singular and male. Look at this chart now. Look at this chart now, children. We use he for boys, for man, single boy, single man. Okay. For Kiran, he is one of the boys. So we use for them. For Kiran, we use he pronoun. For uncle, father, brother, for them we use he pronoun. And doctor, actually doctor is a common gender, but if you use he, we can understand what? The doctor is a male, okay. And we use she for girls. Woman, we use she for girls. For any girl's name or girl or teacher, teacher is a common gender. If you use for teacher she, you understand what? Teacher is a female. And we use it for the things. And we use it for the animal. And we use it for thing. Any single thing, single place. Okay? We use he, she, it in single and more than one. If there is more than one, we can use we and they. But we use you in singular and plural. We use you in singular and plural. We use we in plural. We use they in plural. But we use I for in singular when you say about yourself. Okay? We use he for boys. We use she for girls in singular. We use it for things or place, animal, bird. Okay, we use it for thing. And we use you in singular and plural. And we use we when you speak about others if you also included in that, we use we. If you are included that in that group, we use we. And when we use they, if you are not included that, when you are speaking about others, you are not included in that time we use they. And when we use I, when you speak about yourself, that time we use I. Okay, now we'll teach that. My uncle is very nice. My uncle is very nice. My uncle is very nice. In that next sentence, you no need to write uncle. Instead of that, you can write he. Okay, instead of that, you can write he goes to the office. He goes to the office. You can write he. Here, instead of this, uncle is a noun. Instead of this, you can write he. Pronoun he. Uncle is a male gender, so you can write he. My uncle is very nice. In this in second sentence, no need to write again my uncle. Instead of that, you can write he goes to the office. Okay? And my mother is very kind. My mother is very kind. Here, mother. Here, mother is a noun. And next sentence, you no need to write mother again. Instead of that, you can write which pronoun? Yes, she. We use for female she. She cooks tasty food. She cooks tasty food. She cooks tasty food. She loves me. You can write like that. She. Here you use she. Okay? And next, it. We use it also in singular when we say about the thing, about the place, about the bird or animal. You can use it. For example, the cat is small. The cat is small. Okay, here cat is a noun, right? When do and the next sentence, you no need to write again cat. For that, which pronoun? Yes, it. For that, it you should use. It is very cute. In the next sentence, you can use it is very cute. No need to write again cat. It is very cute. The cat is small. It is very cute. Instead of cat, here I return it. It pronoun. Okay. For boys, male, gender, we use he. Female, she. And cat, one animal, one thing, one bird, one place. For that we use it. Okay. Next, one more example for it. The bag is full. The bag is full. The bag is full. Here, bag, noun. Instead of write next sentence, it is pink in color. You can write, it is pink in color. It is pink in color. No need to write again bag. The bag is full. It is one of the thing. It is one of the animal, right? The bag is full. It is pink in color. Here it is the pronoun. Which pronoun I used here? It. Okay. Like that. The park is very big. Here park is a noun. Next sentence, it is very beautiful. She is very beautiful. No, park. A park is one of the place. So you use the which pronoun? It. The park is big. It is very beautiful. Okay. It is very beautiful. And And next, you. When we use you, we use you in singular and plural. We use you in singular and plural, and when you speak about the others, those who are in front of you, when you speak about them, that time we use you. Those who are in front of you, which person in front of you, when they are speaking about them, that time we use you. Okay? For example, you are a nice man. You are a nice man. You are a nice man. Here I used in singular. For single person I used you. You are a nice man. You are good students. You are good students. You are good students. Okay? You are good students. You are a nice man. You are good students. Here in the singular also I used you. In the plural also I used you. When we use you, the pronoun you, when we speak, those who are in front of us, that time we use you. And next, we. When we use we, here I written parents and I, Meena and I, brother and I, means children, Geeta, Rahim and I are friends. Okay? Geeta, Rahim and I are friends. Here I written Geeta, Rahim and I are friends. Next, if you want to write next sentence, no need to again saying Geeta, Rahim and I. Instead of that, you can write we. We play together. We play together. No need to write Geeta, Rahim and I are play together. Instead of that, you write we play together. Which pronoun I used here? We. When you are included in that group, if you are included in that group, you use we, pronoun we. Geeta, Rahim and I means I also included in that group. So, we play together. I used here which pronoun? We. And next, they. Next, they. Here children, the dogs are running. Here, animals, more than one. So, don't write here it. If there is one animal, you have to write it. But here more than one, so you use they. Next sentence, they are on the road. They are on the road. In the next sentence, you write like that. No need to add the dogs are on the road. Instead of that, right, you use they pronoun. Okay. And I, or in that they, a boy and a girl has a ball. A boy and a girl. If there how many members? 2 members. We are speaking about others. That time they are playing. That time you use a boy and a girl. Don't use he and she. Instead of you use they are playing. Like that. And next, I. When you say something about yourself, that time you use I. I am a good girl. I am 6 years old. I am 7 years old. I have many friends, like that. When you say about yourself, when we say about ourselves, means yourself, you use I. The pronoun I. I am a girl. I am a girl. Here, use which pronoun? Pronoun I. Okay. When we use pronoun instead of noun. Instead of noun, we use pronoun. Words used in place of noun. Replace. We replace that with pronoun. Instead of noun, we replace pronoun. Okay. Now open your textbook, children. Identify the pronoun in the given sentences and make a circle around them. They study in class 3rd. They study in class 3rd. They here. Which is the pronoun? They. You have to circle that. It is your bat. It is your bat. In that sentence, it and your is the pronoun. So circle. And she is your aunt. In that, she and your. Okay. That is the pronoun. Not only this, children, his, your, me. That next class also I will continue this lesson. Okay. And fourth one, he is an engineer. Here he is the pronoun. We play in the playground. Here we is the pronouns. You have to circle that. And 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, you have to write and send to WhatsApp. If you have any doubt, ask with me. Okay, children, I will see you in next class. Thank you.